And also I'm starting that live YouTube stream.
All right.
Sir, thank you, sir. Please go ahead.
All right, friends, welcome back. So before we start, we express our sincere gratitudes to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Swarnamala Patriji, Vamshi Kiran Master, Sukanya Master, and Annie Master, and lot many masters who actually worked behind the scenes to get this session to us. And I also express my sincere gratitudes for giving me this opportunity. To PSSM Global, entire organization team, and also all the participants who are present in this Zoom session and also in the YouTube session. My sincere gratitude to each one of you. So today we're going to be talking about the dissolutions of, our bad sins, right? Our bad karma. So before we start this, masters, I'm just going to talk about a little bit about this particular, process and why we are doing this process and what are the different pieces that are there in this process. Hopefully you already know, but again, having a refresher is definitely a good. Why? Because without that mindset, sitting in this particular process doesn't really help anyone. Okay. So I'm going to mute everyone. All right. So we all have to accept that whatever the challenges that we are facing is because of the actions that we have performed in our previous life. So whatever we are currently facing is the reaction. Okay. What is it? It is the reaction. So for every reaction, there will be an action, right? So there was an action. That's why there is a reaction here. Okay. So the action happened in our previous life. Okay. If that action is a good action, then we will see a good results. If the action is not so good action, then we will see the bad results, which is nothing but the suffering. Okay. So that's number one. Number two is whatever we are actually going through is not really a punishment. Okay. Understand that it is not a punishment. It is for our training. So we need to learn something, from it. Okay. Why? Because what we are saying is our current suffering is because of, our past, deeds. Why did we do that past deeds in our, sins in our previous life is because we were lacking certain qualities. So we were lacking certain good qualities, and hence we could able to do such, actions, which are not so good. Okay, so this particular process, what we are going to do today is a very pristine process, friends. It's a very pristine process. What this process is all about is that, look, Lord, I committed the sin in my previous life because I was lacking certain qualities. In this life, I got those qualities. I am practicing those qualities. Okay, so this is a conversation with the Lord. This is a conversation with the Lord that I am repenting for what I did. Okay, and I transformed in the sense that I am doing meditation every day and I am gaining wisdom every day. The qualities that were lacking in my previous life, I am adjusting those, I am correcting those things. Hence, as a result of those qualities that I am practicing daily in my daily life, I am learning. So I am learning to be a good person, a good personality. Hence, you take out my sufferings. I now got the experience, what it is, what they have faced in the previous life. Whatever they have faced in their previous life, we have to suffer it in this particular life. Okay, unless you suffer it, you will not be learning it. So this is what we're going to communicate to the Lord, that okay, I have suffered it. From this suffering, I understood that I was lacking certain qualities in my previous life, and in this life I'm going to practice all these qualities. What are those qualities? Unconditional love, service without expectation, forgive everyone, surrender to the Lord, and be grateful for everything that you have. Okay, and then live in patience, extreme patience, and then live in righteousness, ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Okay, so these are the qualities that were lacking in our previous life, and hence we have committed the sins in this life. If we practice these qualities, and then we will have, through this process, we will have a conversation with the Lord, so that he will end the sufferings. That's why we call this process is also a healing process. Okay, this is also a healing process. All right, friends, the steps involved in this one, right? So as we said, this is actually a pristine process. So in order to execute this pristine process, we need to get to that pristine state. So the only way to get to that pristine state is by doing the meditation, anapanasati meditation. That is what we practice, and that's what we recommend. So just observe your breath techniques, mindfulness meditation technique. With that particular technique, we will get to that status in few minutes. And once we get to that pristine state, then we are going to do the invitations, right? We need to express ourselves, right? We need to invite. Whom we are going to invite? We're going to invite our higher selves, and we are going to invite our spiritual guides, and we are going to invite the Lord of the Lord, the supreme soul. Okay, and we are going to invite all the healing masters who are out there. Okay, and then we are going to invite all those souls whom we have tortured or humiliated. Okay, why? Because today we are suffering means we have done some activity, the not so good activity in our past life, and because of that particular activity, there are so many souls, they were tortured or humiliated, they got hurt. Okay, they suffered because of our actions. So first, it is our responsibility to say that, okay, I committed it, I am sorry, I committed it out of ignorance and lack of wisdom. Now I am sorry, I got that wisdom now. Okay, so that's why we need to invite all of them. So that is the second step in our process. The third step is the repentance. Okay, repentance means I am sorry, I did, I did that without knowing what I was doing, I'm sorry. So, and then forgive. So sorry and forgive is the repentance. Number three. Number four is the transformation. Okay, we have to express that I had transformed, I'm not that anymore, I'm not going to do again the same thing. Once I'm out of this suffering, I'm not going to do that anymore. So we have to convince this universe, we have to convince this the supreme soul, we have to convince all those souls whom we have tortured or humiliated. Okay, so that is what is the transformation. And then the reparation. Whatever the action that we have done in our previous life, we cannot take it back, right? The only way we can do is by doing some good, by committing, by promising to this universe that I'm going to do good work in this particular world, so that my bad actions is countered by this good actions. So that's the reparation. And at the end, we will do the gratitude, and we're done with this. Okay, it's about 20-25 minutes process, friends. And make sure that keep all your thoughts away. Don't worry. Okay, our purpose of life is to just practice those qualities. That's all our purpose of life. No matter what, let the sky fall, doesn't matter. Don't shake out of these qualities, friends. Okay, so again, the steps are meditation, step 2 invitations, step 3 repentance, step 4 transformation, step 5 reparation, step 6 is gratitude. Okay, all right, friends. And the way we need the way we need to be is complete peace of mind. Okay, complete peace of mind, friends. Let us do that meditation. You all are very familiar with our mindfulness meditation. Cross your legs, claps your hands, take out the glasses, close your eyes, be at peace, very peaceful. Everything can everything can wait. Don't worry, and surrender to the Lord. Have that gratitude. Let us get to that pristine state as quickly as we can, friends. Be blessed. Be blessed that we are in this pristine path, the path of enlightenment. Show all that excitement within you. We are going to have a conversation with the Lord. Show all the gratitude for providing this entire universe for us to practice. Have that excitement within you so we can attract Him. Completely relaxed, with utmost peace in mind. With utmost confidence and belief in Him. An amazing path that we are in. Every situation that we are going through is for our learning. Let us be grateful for all those situations. Otherwise, we would not be in this pristine path of enlightenment. Everything that happens in our life is a blessing. Everything that happens in our life is a blessing. Clear all your thoughts. That is the only way we can express ourselves that we are in complete surrender to the Lord. That is the only way, masters. Clear all your thoughts. With utmost peace in mind, with utmost gratitude, let us continue this meditation. Let us get to that pristine state. Now, let us invite our higher selves. Oh, my higher selves, please join me in this process and help me. Please join me in this process and help me. The higher self is in front of you and you express your gratitudes to them. Let us invite our spiritual guides. Let us invite our Lord of the Lord, the Supreme Soul, and let us invite all the healing masters. Oh, all the spiritual guides. O Lord of the Lord, the Supreme Soul, O all the healing masters, please, I request all of you to please come and join me in this process and help me from my sufferings. Masters, please invite them from the bottom of your heart and show your excitement that they are coming. Feel their energies. They are all in front of you, and you express your gratitudes to them. Now let us take permission from the Lord to invite all those souls whom we have tortured or humiliated in our previous life. Friends, we need all these souls to be present here. We need to express our repentance. We need to express our transformation. We need to express our reparation. Let us take permission from the Lord to invite them. Now, let us invite all these souls whom we have tortured or humiliated. Oh, all the souls, I know I tortured you. I now feel the pain that you went through. I am so sorry for what I did. I transformed. Please, please come and join me in this process and witness my repentance, transformation, and reparation. Please come and join me in this process. Friends, they are all in front of you. They are so kind. They are all in front of you, and express your gratitudes to them from the bottom of your heart. Express gratitudes to them. Now we have everyone in front of us. Let us feel the pain that we have given it to them. Whatever we are suffering is only 20% of it, friends. The suffering that we have given in our previous life is 5 times more than the suffering that we are going through. Feel that pain that we have given. That is the only way to let this universe know how much we are repenting. That is the only way to let this universe know how much we are repenting deep down from our hearts. Feel it. We have destroyed their families, destroyed their loved ones, destroyed them. Imagine how much they went through by our actions. Now let us express our repentance. Oh Lord, I committed a terrible sin. I now feel the pain that they went through. I am so sorry for what I did. I am so sorry for what I did. Please, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, all the souls, I know I tortured you so much. I know the pain that you went through. Trust me, I am suffering the pain now. I am so sorry for what I did. I destroyed you. I destroyed your families. I am so sorry for what I did. Please, please forgive me. Oh, all the souls. Oh Lord, I committed the sin out of ignorance, lack of wisdom. I was selfish, not knowing the consequences of what I was doing. Trust me, not knowing the consequences of what I was doing. I am so, so sorry for what I did. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh Lord, I transformed completely. I am doing meditation every day. I am gaining wisdom every day. Now I know the purpose of my life. I am here to practice unconditional love, service without expectation, forgive everyone, surrender to the Lord, live in patience, be grateful for everything I have, and live in righteousness. I got it. I transformed completely. Please forgive me and start the healing. Start the healing from my sufferings. Oh Lord, I promise you that I'm going to teach the meditation wherever possible. I will share the wisdom wherever possible. Lord, I promise you that I'm not going to directly or indirectly hurt or kill any living being. I promise you, within my capacity, I will help anyone who comes to me for help. My gratitudes to this entire universe. I will promise you that I will feed animals, I will feed birds, and I will protect this mother nature within the capacity I have. Lord, I promise you that I'm going to share this process with anyone who comes to me with sufferings. Trust me, Lord. Oh, all the healing masters, trust me. I am in genuine repentance. Please, deep down from the bottom of my heart, I am repenting for what I did. I promise you that I am not going to do that anymore. I completely transformed. And I promise you that I'm going to practice all the qualities: unconditional love, service without expectation, forgive everyone, surrender to you all the time, be grateful for everything that I have, and live in patience and live in righteousness. I promise you that I'm going to practice. Please start the healing process. I will serve this universe. Please start the healing process. Now let us express our gratitudes. Oh, all the masters who are present here, my higher selves, spiritual guides, Lord of the Lord, Supreme Soul, all the healing masters, and all those souls who's tortured or suffered. I sincerely express gratitudes from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for coming, witnessing my repentance, transformation, and reparation. Thank you so much for starting the healing process. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do not open your eyes. Last 1 minute. You express all your feeling one more time with your feeling. Feel the blessing. feel the blessing, feel the gratitude. And be at peace all the time. Let the Lord take care of it. All you need to do is just practice those qualities in every activity that you do. Do not forget that. And commit that one more time. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Slowly unclasp your fingers and put them onto your eyes. Let all that energy that locked into your fingers get into your system. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Slowly open your eyes with a big smile. Have that excitement all the time, friends. Have that excitement all the time. That is the only way to show to this universe that you are in the surrender to the Lord. That is the only way for you to surrender to the Lord. All right, friends. Thanks again. Thank you so much, PSSM Global, for giving me this opportunity today. Thank you so much. Namaste, Ani Master.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Sri Master. Thank you for your team. Really appreciate, enjoy that. We learned that how to resolve our past karmas. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, knowledge, and wisdom for sharing with us. So much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all the masters. And thank you, Anuradha Madam,
Thank
for
you.
joining.
So
We are also waiting for
one suggestion that I would give to all the masters, right? So this is the first time you are going through this particular process, and glad that this one is recorded. So I want every one of you to listen to this particular process and then digest the different aspects of this process, right? Unless you do with a feeling, it will not work, because this is not a mechanical process, friends. Not a mechanical process. This is a spiritual process. Okay, to do the spiritual process, you need to completely understand that, you completely digest it. Okay, do it, look more times, practice more times, so that when you sit in these sessions, you should feel all that energy. Okay, all right, friends, thanks again. Thank you so much.
Actually,
Thank you.
today's class, sir, it's on about this karma,
Oh,
karma vipakam. Yeah,
awesome.
so it was perfect.
I already set the stage for that. So not knowing that whether we have taken that or not. So I already gave them some basics about it. So, all right, Master, take it from here. Thank you so much, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Master. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You all too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you have Sushma raised a hand. I don't know. All right, Master.
Yeah.
Sushma wants to ask something to sir. Okay, so now we will, Sushma ji, I can answer you later. Okay, I can answer you later. We all are the same group. So today we are going to talk about the karma vipakam, which you just prakriya, we say. It's not we don't consider as a dhyanam. It's a prakriya, means you're doing a kriya on that. So when you do that, actually why we need to do that? So I'm going to give you some examples why we need to do that. the other day we did spoke about if someone does something, a criminal, right? If he goes to a court, they will tell him everything. Show that's when they show in the dream before it happens, right? We say some pida kalakem, some bad dream I got, right? So that's first stage. And then you face the problem. While facing the problem, you always ask the God, why I got this? Why not him? Or why? I trust you so much. Why you give me this, right? You constantly ask them. Then again, they might show you in the dream that, this is what you did. Again, you will say, oh, I got a bad dream. We never recognize when the God is trying to, our masters are trying to reach you and explain you why. And you always get the answer to your question, but we do not take the answer meaning, and because we don't know. So then we keep on asking him the same question. Imagine how irritating to the God or the masters. If they're giving you the solution, we are still asking them, right? So we still ask them. That's one thing. And then after we are facing, so in the court, what happens? The judge gives the punishment to the whoever did that. Same thing in life. We got the punishment of whatever we did in a different way. We are in our own home, but we got the punishment, right? We are not in the jail. So when the person is in the jail, when he got the punishment, when he feels the realization, means when he feels, oh my God, I did this. So the family lost a person, the kids lost the father, wife lost the husband. When he feels that realization of the loss, what the family went through, in his little anger, what he did, if he realizes that, if he started writing letters to the family, I'm extremely sorry. I will do when I come out, I'll do whatever I can to justice that. Please forgive me. That I know as a wife you're going through this. It was in a short temper, in a sudden anger I did this. I would have not done that. Now I realize, now I'm in a repentance. So please forgive me. If he writes that letter every single day, what the kids could go through, or like 10, 15, 12 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 20 things, so that family will feel, oh my God, and don't you think they will forgive him? First 2-3 days, you killed, now you're saying sorry. They don't agree with that. They get more upset, right? But slowly, they feel, okay, this person is not going to do again. Why he should be in the jail? He should be out, right? Don't you feel that? Any person will feel. So she can always appeal to the court, I forgive him. Or that's one way. The second way, if he's doing really good job in the jail, if he becomes nicer person, so they on the January 26th, they release them saying that they have parivartan kaidi bolke, like they do release them saying that they are matured and changed. Kaidi means the in the jail, the victim. So that's what they say, and the Rashtrapati will release them. Every year, there will be at least 10-12 people will be released because they have that repent. They felt sorry, and also their language of talking, their behavior, everything changed in the jail. So automatically they recognize those people and they'll be released. So imagine, same thing we are doing. There's no difference. But we did in once upon a life, and we don't know what we did. Number one, right now you're all doing karma pakam. You didn't get the dream, but you're all doing. So that example I'll tell you. For example, you don't know which family you suffered, but from inside and out you changed and you are saying sorry, right? So when you're inside and out, you change it and saying sorry, automatically the jailers in the jail, they are seeing you, right? That you are being changed, your whole body language changed, you are saying sorry and the thank you for everything they are doing. You don't have like a criminal attitude. So don't you think so they can recognize that and release you? but you have to change from in and out. You can't just say, okay, I'm sorry. You say in the Karma Vipaka Dhyanam, okay, I'm calling all the souls, whomever I did the thing, and okay, I'm sorry I did that. I'll never do this again. I'm a helper now. I will help everyone. If you say that without any meaning, do you think it will be released for you? No. Some people say, oh, madam, I'm doing karma. I saw the dream and I'm doing karma vipaka dhyanam. It's not releasing. Because you're not saying from inside your heart. You should get the tears. You should feel their pain. Why you get the tears? You're not crying there. You get the tears because you feel their pain. You are in their shoes, not your shoes, because your shoes are only 1/3 of the pain. Their shoes is whole 100%. You're only facing 20% and you're feeling bad about it. And then they think, oh, 20% you're feeling so bad and you're talking about your pain. What about my pain? So they won't release you. So when you feel their pain, if you're in their shoes, and say that, oh my God, 20% itself is so much painful to me. How did you face it? The way I gave you the pain, how did you face it? Oh my God, I cannot imagine you facing that. I'm extremely sorry. And then you should feel the tears at that time. So that means you're in their shoes. So when you're in their shoes and feel from inside and heart and every single minute in life, whatever you get and says thank you, and whatever you give, say sorry, automatically that will release. It can release within 3 days, but depends on what you did. Sometimes they see in the war, they were killing a lot of people, but they were killing without mercy. So they're killing without mercy. So when they do that, what happens? That's a huge, because they're killing because they're in the war, they're killing. See, when you're doing a duty as a duty versus when you're doing something, that same work as you want to kill people, these are from that country. So of course you get the karma. If you fight because to protect the country, and that is your job, and you're working as a soldier, if we die, we get the moksha in the war. If we win, we don't get that karma. But these people are killing them with the inside they want to kill. That's one thing. So that means that person killed a lot of people, right? In the war means. So they have to do, we say 41 days, but if they do 3 days 3 times in a day, then 14 days is enough. But they have to do from inside, feeling their pain, because when you stab them, when you kill them, how much pain they go through. So feel every step perfect what they're going through. If it is more than one person, feel their family, feel their children, feel the wife, feel their parents' pain. So when a son dies, right? When you do that, easily it will release. I mean, you can easily release even in an hour that feeling of deeper. So some people call and ask us, oh, I have been doing so many days. I don't see any difference in my life. That means you're not doing properly. So ask the master, whomever you're dealing with, you can text them, ask them, what I'm doing wrong? Why I don't see any difference? So when the karma releases, automatically you see the difference in your body, in your life, in the chakras, because each karma, like I said in the past classes, each karma also does the blockages in your chakras and in your mind. The way you behave gets different. Your attitude gets different. Everything gets different, even though you stop meditating. And you stop doing whatever teachings and all that, you stop because the situation becomes like that. And then karma attacks you. When the karma attacked, you become even more worse in everything. And slowly our behavior changes because we are no longer doing meditation. So what the meditation is helping in this, the regular meditation is helping us, giving a lot of cosmic energy where we can remember the dreams, number one. Number two, we can not only remember the dreams, we can also we can also get the dreams in a nice and long 3D, 5D dreams. 3D, you have a good cosmic. 5D dreams, you have excellent cosmic energy. You remember everything, you have even super. Even you remembered after 2 days. Actually, the dushkarmas you do, the bad sins you do remember even after a month, 2 months, 3 months, even rest of the life you remember those ones. Even I know each and every one I got as a dushkarma for me. I got a lot of children's ones. Once I asked, one of in my family, like he becomes like a son to me, but always there is a rejection towards me. No matter what I do, no matter what happens, there is always financial gap also, but that was not done. So one day I thought, you know what, it's a, you consider generally small because it's not, immediate family, but, now I don't have anything, even little bit I can recognize, right? Then I thought, looks like this is a karma. Otherwise this, that kid is super kid, very nice boy. So he's not going to, this is automatically universe is doing, because that gap is automatically coming by that time. So then I sat and asked for the dream. So in the dream, what I got was, in the dream, there was a village atmosphere, not even village, in the olden days, how the kings, queens were there, and the outside, there is they put these pots to sell stuff, right? Vegetables or whatever they sell. It was like we generally nowadays we say mandi, but at that time everybody is puts in those baskets linely in the 3 rows. I saw like that, and then there was a kid on the road. There are shops lying this way, and the kid on the road is going. There is a tire, like a cycle tire. So he's pushing, not the cycle tire, actually, it's a bullock cart, chakra. So he's pushing that with a stick or something, and then he's running with it. But he was a little older kid, not too young. So I asked, I was standing there watching, and then asking, in myself, I was asking, how come this kid is not too young, but he's playing like this? What is this? I never saw this older, this big of a child playing with that. Then I got a message from the masters saying that that's your child. You had so many kids, and then they showed me like how in the cartoons they show like a round thing. So they showed in the cartoon that me and my husband was there, and we are extremely rich, and we have a lot of kids. And one of the kid born, it was showing in the like a movie in that. So one of the kid born without much intelligence, mentally he was not normal. So he was not growing. So then I gave it to one of the helper, and I told her to raise in her house, and we gave all the whatever comforts we gave, but I never gave my mother's love to that child. So they showed me that dream, and then they did say that you didn't give the mother love, you just asked them to, and I saw a mother there, means a lady with the boy. So they told me, he had all the comforts, and that mother was taking care, but original mother, as a mother, you didn't give him, because it's my child, right? I didn't give mom's love to that child. So now you got that karma. I see how beautifully they showed, but I did a lot though. What I was facing is nothing actually. That's what we feel when we really see the dream. If you don't see the dream, then you're like, okay, what did I do? Why I'm saying karma vipakam? Okay, I did something once upon a time. So you will have so many questions. So you cannot do that focusedly. So when you do this, when you do with the focus, what happens? When you see the dream, what happens? You will realize and regret and see what exactly we did. So that impact is higher. That's the reason why we say, if you have issues, immediately start karma vipaka prakriya. But if you can see the dream, it will be dissolved even faster. So friends, everybody tries to see the dream. Don't even just think that, okay, I'm doing the karma bhagam, I'm fine, I don't need the dream. How much time it takes to ask for a dream? So when I released that, my relation became normal, like a mom and a son, and everything, even the finance, everything got, nothing. Now we don't even remember it happened, right? So that's how it dissolves, completely dissolves. So even the littlest little, even in the house, if I feel any inconvenience, I ask the masters, please set this. If anyone is saying, oh, I mean, somebody, if the relatives are coming at that time, I have a class. So if that is very important class, I really want to take that class from inside. We have masters I can give it to someone, they can help me. But if I really want to do it, all I do is I ask the masters, you know what, I want to do this class. So give me the environment where I should be able to give the class, and I can also take care of my relatives, and then I can do this. So automatically things change. The arrival of the guest changes, everything changes, and I will have that time to teach that class without any issue. So it's like, it amazes me every single day, whatever we ask happens, whatever we want happens, whatever we create happens. Sometimes I used to feel, am I creating this or am I seeing the future? What is going to happen? Because whatever I see, it happens. So I'm a create, because when I'm in the meditation, this has been happening to me last 15 years. When I'm in the meditation, I just feel, suddenly I feel this jewelry design, that exactly when I go to India, somebody, my sisters or someone take me and something happens, and then I finally, it will be in my hands. Then I feel, oh my God, I saw this before. I didn't had any intention to buy the gold. I didn't had any intention to go to the shop. I didn't had any intention to do that, but it automatically comes. And that I see before. So I always had that question, oh my God, then am I seeing this or am I creating in my meditation? So when I asked Vamshi sir, he said, you were, he said, your the future, what you can see, that's being opened. So means it's one of the function in the third eye. So your radar is opened, he said. So that radar can show you before it happens. So you're seeing everything before it is happening. So you're supposed to buy that. It's not that you're creating it. You're supposed to buy. So they showed you. So that's what you bought. So everything, it happens that way. So that's why sometimes I feel like, did I create it? So you can see your future, you can see your past, you can see everything. Whatever you ask question, what I'm going to, even good karmas. I did say in one of the thing, I will teach now, we do have enough time. So for example, now you asked for a bad karma, right? So when you ask for a bad karma and you released it, you asked another one, you released it. You asked another one, you released a 7 big karmas, for example. You can even ask the smallest ones. Even missing the flight is also the small comes under small karmas. So it's not that you are working too long in the office or something else. Your buddhi makes you, your thinking, your mind keeps you there longer because you're supposed to miss. So you can even ask for the small dushkarmas, big dushkarmas. So you take, for example, you have taken out 3 small ones and 7 big ones. So once you take out those, then you can ask for what did I do good karma? In what is going to come to me next? Ask them. They'll show you a very beautiful dream. That dream, you will be like, oh my God, did I do this? So what they showed for me, when I asked for what did I do a good karma, or actually I asked what I did to buy this house, because whatever you buy also comes from the past. You would think, oh, I worked hard, my mom gave, or the mother-in-law gave, this one, that one. They all give because you already earned in your past. Even rich father-in-law or rich father, all these people in your life, because you earned already. It's nothing to do with what they did presently. I know in the external world, for the society eyes, it goes that they earned it, but they earned in this life, but you already earned in the past life. That's why you are daughter to that family, or you are son to that family, or daughter-in-law, whatever. So you are enjoying that money. So whatever you enjoyed, that amount is being earned in the past already. So if, for example, you're going vacations, you're enjoying, but they are in the bank, $30 million in the bank, you only enjoyed 1 million. That means you only earned 1 million in the past and you bought that good karma to enjoy, and you enjoyed it. 30, some people say, he had 30 million in the bank, he didn't even enjoy anything, but he came to enjoy only that much. So remaining, the kids are there, but the kids already earned that money. Kids also, they don't enjoy the whole 30 million, maybe 1, 2 million, 5 million there, because what they earned, they do that, right? So when I asked for a good karma, then they showed me that I went for before the wedding, before when the parents want to marry you, right? I went to one place. They have like this 180 acres. The boy is so handsome, and so I went, and he saw me. I saw him. I saw my present second sister, and also some of the in-laws relatives also I saw there. And then we both said, okay, we got married, and then I had some of the 1 or 2, 3 questions. Present life before what I teach. Before the marriage, you need to look for these things in a boy, right? Those questions came to me before marrying. So I was like thinking, can he do those things? So that's amazing how you see things. And then after that, the second bit, I was there are like almost 150 people, younger kids, they are working there. A lot of them are Muslims. They're working there. And then I'm making this lunch for everybody, and then giving. I'm feeding every single person the lunch. So when that is happening, they were happily eating. So I was happily giving them the food. So even now, I make everyday lunch for my employees and take one item. I take. They enjoy it. I have one Indian, remaining Americans. They love spicy food. So everyone, they look forward for my. I take tea and also kashayam and lunch. All the 3 items I take every day. So, then I realized, okay, it came from my past lives. So, see, you will have the vasanas, good and bad, both vasanas from the past. So, I got the vasana of the past. That's what I'm doing now. This prakriya, right? This kriya, whatever I'm taking or doing, I love it. Even any day, if I don't, or I'm flying, I'm out of country, out of thing, I feel like, oh my God, I wish I was there. I would have fed them, right? So that not only whatever you do, not only you get the good good karma, you also will have those implanted in you, those vasanas, we say. Those are, whether good or bad, does not matter. If you did bad stuff, like for example, some thief is there. He's constantly, robbing, or, he was doing other houses, robbery. So now we are parivartan. Now we don't do those. But still, when you see something very nice, which fits in the house, you feel like taking it, because that vasanas are there. If I have good vasanas, I'm happy. But we will have bad vasanas too. So we have to control it. We have to say that this is not dharma. So I know some people who does that in this life. They are nice people, they have money, they have everything they can afford, but they like to take from, when they go to other houses, little things they like, they will put it in their bag and come. So that is because of the past life. I can easily tell they don't need to see the dream. They were many lives they were thieves. So they might be finally robbing the banks too. So that's how you can easily recognize what we were according to our vasanas. So, okay, friends, if you have any questions, raise your hand. I'm sure, Sushma ji, you already got the answer with this class. So, but you can raise if you still have the question. Vikshamji, over to you.
Thank you.
Aliaji, you want? Yeah.
Thank you for the session. Very good explanation and with the examples. I have one question about serving. You were talking about serving food or money or giving, not only serving. Sometimes I always think, oh, why should I give it to people who already have it? Or giving it to people who don't have money or food is the only way, or giving it to anybody is also good? Because I every week at least I have to give some food to somebody, otherwise I don't feel. And these days I'm thinking, oh, I'm going through a lot of pain, why I should
So
stand and cook. Yeah.
You are giving the food in the temples, or where you are giving?
To friends, like you said, to colleagues in the office, because they all enjoy my food. I somehow, if I don't give, I don't feel happy.
Yeah. So you're giving for yourself. Yeah. Continue that. Don't worry about whether you get punya or not. It has no relevance, because
No, okay. And
whatever we give or do, the paper split. We do whatever we give and do, we don't expect, right? So you
Yeah.
do the, that's making you happy. If your health permits, do it, but feel their happiness, feel that satisfaction that their tummy has filled. Don't worry about whether they can afford or not.
okay.
Release
And
that. Because your bhavana, what you think is the reality, that is what the karma is.
Okay. And when it comes to money, suppose if you give it to somebody and when they misuse it, we get angry. Oh, I gave it for education purpose, they misused it, and some that's just an example.
Yes.
So
So yeah, because the fault is yours. Instead of paying the fee, you gave them the cash, right?
Yeah.
You should pay the fees. I never give the parents the money into. I directly pay to the school, whichever school they are in, or the college. I tell, one of my close person or one of my secretary in India. So she goes and or pays the school or the college, even engineering college, whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
They can directly go and pay whom you trust, or nowadays you can directly send from whatever you have these apps, and from the bank you can directly transfer. Do that.
Yeah,
Do
I've
not
been doing
give
that.
their hand and say that they didn't use it in a right way. It's your fault, not their fault.
Okay. Sometimes you have to, not all the time. I just directly.
No, say sorry to the universe. Don't curse them. Don't say that they did a mistake. No, it's your mistake. Never ever do that, even whether it's a relatives, it does not matter. Own cousin, do not give the hands. If they don't have means, they don't have proper habits in life. That's the reason they don't have. They never saved, they never took care, they never thought about their own kid future. If they are helper in our house and her son is going to whatever medical school, engineering school, that means they can't afford. You help mostly those people, but helping family is also important. So if you're helping family, directly go and pay. Family going paying is the most important, because you don't want those kind of feelings with them. Always don't do any mistakes with the families. You can do mistakes with the friend, with the far people or someone else, but not with the family.
Yeah, that's what they
Always
say.
do that. Yes.
Yeah, first is immediate and then everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you need these kind of, little bit of like a mentoring or, questions if you have, because we all should have a mentor in our life, you can ask us. We will guide you what is dharma, what is correct, according to the karma theory, so that you can do right job.
Okay. Yeah, one good thing I learned is I had given 4 or 5 laptops last time to the school, and all the laptops were taken away from the teachers. And I said, no, I should not give any more. And I was really cursing. So that this discussion really helped
See,
me
that
not to
karma
curse.
is on the teachers, but by cursing, you get the 20% out of that. So
Yes.
imagine that many laptops, 20% is higher yours than the teachers.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
never do that. You gave for a purpose. You ask the masters. You tell the masters, masters, I want the kids to use it. I purchased for the kids to use it. It's your job to protect them. I want you to go protect and give them back, and ask now in the meditation, give those laptops back to the kids. You will see within 3 weeks, you will see the laptop in the kids' hands. It happens.
Thanks.
Your intention is extremely important. Instead of thinking that way, you reverse it with your dhyan.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. How the Patriji says, we are the God, but we are not the God, but we have the power of God. We born with that, but it's been taken out from us. We forgot because they put some chips or whatever it is. So we forgot we have that much of, not only knowledge, power in us. So that's why if you don't believe, we can ask the masters, they'll do it for us. Because all these Atma Sakshatkar masters are on this earth, who are Mahavatar Baba, all these, Guru Nanak, even Sai Baba, all these, even Jesus, all these people are Atma Sakshatkar, means they are on the earth. They didn't go to moksha. They didn't ask for moksha. They asked for Atma Sakshatkar, means they are on the earth protecting us, helping us to improve our soul level. So don't worry, anything they'll do for you, anything. So if you did mistake, don't worry, you ask them to correct, they will do it. So everything is possible, friends. Just put yourself even beyond much more. That's it, you become that.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Hailaji. And the next, Sushma, please go ahead and ask your question. You've been waiting.
Thank you, Bhikshamji. Thank you, Aniruddha Master, for all the information. I just I have a question regarding the meditation today. I know we called everybody right initially, and at the end, we concluded. So it's like 3 day session. Then at the third day,
We'll send them back.
Okay, so it's okay. The first day you just call them and you
Yeah.
say your
Yeah, you also tell them when you're doing them, like I did explain that before also, you tell them to stay with you whenever you do meditation, sit with you. They'll come immediately and sit with you whenever you do meditation.
Okay.
See, these energies, unless they came because one of the life we killed them, they became earthbound soul. Those people will come in your life whenever you take birth, and they start taking the revenge, because there will be chaos in the house, because their negative energy is they're showing their negativity because we did something, right? So otherwise you are calling them to help them. You will not have any negative in the house. A lot of people think, oh, I'm calling these earthbound souls, something happened to me, something happened to my kids. Nothing will happen. They don't do anything to you. They are so thankful to you. So their energy becomes thankful. So don't worry about it. So if they are there, don't worry. They'll be like your friends. So when on the third day, you can send them.
Okay, thank you. And one more question, Aniruddha Master. So if you're answering the previous question, you said somebody will be your master and you can talk with them directly, right? So what's the process for that if we want to work?
We have
with
one of the class, I think. I don't know which day, Bhikshamji, take the help from the masters on the 9th.
So tomorrow is a Friday. There's Asta service and her experiences by Puja Master. And 10th day is a Srinivas experiences through astral dreams. And Sunday is introduction of dream decoding, how to get help, Sadguru Movement Master, counseling, self-service. And 10th day is also, that's not there under the madam. This is a Vamshi
Okay,
Kiran.
so okay, I will tomorrow I'll ask her to take
Yeah,
Puja
Puja
Master,
Master.
add in that. Yeah, astral services is a little small, so she can add how to take the help from the masters. All you do is, you call them like, keep one person, either Sai Baba, Mavatar Baba, or Hanuma. For me, Hanuma, for everything. Even to tell the class, I invite him. I tell him to, in every class, any class, I'd say, I ask him to give the class. Because in the beginning, when I was giving by myself, he was coming in my dream and saying, oh, you didn't talk about my Sita Mata, or you didn't talk about this, you didn't talk about that. So 3 dreams I got like that. So once I told about the Mother Earth, because that was Mother's Day. So I was talking, what is Mother Energy? Who is eligible for that? So on that, I spoke about the Mother Earth, but not the Sita Mata. So he came in the dream and said, who can be a better one than Sita Mata as a mother? So how come you didn't talk about it? I was like, oh my God, so since then I started calling him, he's the one tells. So since he's teaching, I'm inviting him, he's no longer scolding me in the dreams. So now he comes and appreciates me, and even Vishnu, masters as a Vishnu comes and appreciates me. They give a lot of money and jewelry. Actually, they give me a lot of jewels, all the diamonds, this and that. They pat on me. Anytime I do a good thing, like, when I started the counseling, I got like a huge, like Navaratnalu, you say, right? With all the diamonds and all the Vishnu gave me this much of bag. First, he started teaching. So I asked him after 4 years, what are you teaching? He said, Atma Jnanam, and then soul wisdom. And then he said, and then after that, he gave me a bag. So we all meditators are there, like the team USA Sadhguru's movement. I said, what about them? You're only giving me, right? So then they said, I have for everyone, but this is for you. Then Vamshi sir said, you are eligible right now to take that. They're not yet. They need to work a little more. So he will give them also when they achieve that, when they get eligible. So I was like, oh my God. So even they do that in the dreams. They appreciate you, whatever you do extra thing. Whenever I do an extra, we also start book reading. That's it. I got another one. So whatever we do, another step. Even in the Dallas, we started the healing thing in the April, right? So I asked them the question, how you are exactly healing? What is that? Are you guys really coming and healing us? How the process works? Because some people are saying one person came, some people say 3-4 people came and did. So then they showed me exactly the steps, what exactly when I was doing the healing process there, how the healing masters came, how they waited there when I said that surrender yourselves, and then we allow astral masters to do any illness or anything, any changes in even cleansing the chakras. I surrender. The minute you said I allow and the surrender, that's it. They came, they took over. They came and they started healing them. I was like, oh my God, morning I've blown up. So, any question you ask, you get the answer. It's unbelievable. And also they appreciated on that day too, that you are helping this many people. And this is supposed to be done. That creation was done much before. So it's not that I'm doing, there's no me in it. So that was already planned to do it. So they also showed that to me. So it was unbelievable. And we should not get the ego. When we do these things, what happens is naturally a lot of people get the ego. Even when they go into deeper spirituality, they start doing some help. They start feeding people. All these, they get ego. So do not bring the ego. Just to see their enjoyment, other people's enjoyment, see other people's healing, and then just go forward 100 miles per day. Just to go to help others. That's it. Don't think that I'm doing. They'll make you do.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Sushmaji, and thank you, Anuruddha Master. Please ask if you have any questions. We have a 15 more minutes. So please.
Yeah, even smallest question you can ask, and also even smallest dream if you get. Don't think, oh, I played, we were having good time. I don't need to tell this, but in that there will be words. Some friend tells you something and you say something. So we hold to that because they'll show you your Atma Sthiti and also your Sthiti right now, what you spoke. So very, very, very important. Just putting any little list also in the dream decoding and also participate in the Karma Vipakam every day. We will have that. Please tell your friends who is in trouble, who is going through pain, who is going through cancer, whatever it is, diseases or the mental illness also it is helping.
So if we need to ask for somebody like you to help us, so we need to ask in the group. That's the way to ask, Master.
Means what question to ask? What do you need to ask?
Like if I want counseling, or if I want to decode my dream, or if I want to start this process, this is a new thing to me. I've just joined these sessions and it's really interesting for sure. But how
Yes.
to make it for me, or how to how to work it for me, and also be part of your volunteer team if I need
Yes.
to be. So I don't know how to start that process. I just messaged you yesterday, but I know you might be
Yes,
getting
I
so
saw
many
that. I saw
multiple.
that.
Yeah.
I couldn't call you. Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
because I had a class in the night, so that's why I couldn't
Yes.
call you. But I will.
So
I
want to
wanted
know
to
the
text you. I'll
process.
call you after this class. But definitely, we have a counseling group. I'll text you. In the counseling group, if you put it, this is what I need. Even what question to ask in the dream. Also, you can either ask in the dreams decoding or a counseling. Counseling is the best to ask. Because dream decoding, most of the masters, they look for decoding. Counseling is the one we always look for questions. So we can answer any question. Even you can ask what question to ask. I have this issue. How to ask in the dream. We will teach you how to ask and which procedure you have to do.
Bhikshimji, no, I don't think we got the invitation for the counseling group. I got the invitation for the decoding.
Okay. So
Yeah, I will forward. I will take that.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
I did send.
have the WhatsApp link for the counseling group.
Yeah.
Sure. I will share it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes. Who
Hello.
is Hanita? Yes.
Yeah.
Hanita Jaggi.
Hello.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Ani Master. I attended your session in Dallas, so I was really impressed. But with the session, that was my first session into the meditation. But I couldn't start for some reason. I couldn't practice after that. So I want to check if I can get a counseling as well to talk to you.
Okay. If you live in Dallas, we do have in April also another, we have workshop like we are also healing at that time, even mentally or physically or at home, any issues, it will release by the masters. So you can join that too, those 2 days. So I also sent the Bhiksham sir to joining link too. So it has our website. If you go there, you have a form you need to fill. So now the Bhiksham sirs, all the teachings what I did all these 4-5 days, they are in the YouTube, not one time. See them 3 times a day, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times each episode. Each time you listen, you understand differently, even more deeper. So once you understand the core of it, it's very easy for you to get the dreams. Even if you put this class in the night and sleep, you get the dream, because you are in the asking procedure, in the knowledge procedure. Automatically your soul goes and it gives you that answer.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, next, Anjali Kulkarni. You have a question?
Atmavandan, Atmavandan, Vikshan sir and ma'am. I have one question. Like, I have one relative. He is having cancer, but he's not in meditation. Can we help him? I send him few videos of Patri sir, and it's a reoccur. Like, he cured once, like couple years ago. Now it's he caught up again, and now he's really depressed, kind of like very frustrated.
Yeah, actually, we can do 2-3 things. One is we can give him first counseling and then send him these classes and also Karma Vipaka Dhyanam. We can one of our team member who are a volunteer can call and make him do Karma Vipakam with her so that he can ask questions. And then daily 2 to 3 times we make him do. He can even do sleeping position too, no issue. His thinking process, his thought process has to be sharp, and he has to feel their pain. That's all it requires. So, and then if he watches these videos, if he asks for the dream, that's it. He'll come out of it. It's very, very, very simple and easy. Even people who were in very pain, people who were in the stage 4, they could able to come out without any surgeries or anything. I mean, they canceled their surgeries, all those chemos. So I seen with that's how I came into this dreams, because I've seen one of the ladies, her testimonial, who had a stage 4 cancer, and within 3 weeks she became completely normal, and she came with a smile, and she really dressed up well and came as a testimonial. She said that 2 months ago I had stage 4 cancer. Now I'm here. So that made me to come into this. I believed in it. So it's possible, but you need to if you tell them just to do the dhyanam, they won't do it because it's harder for them with that pain and all, but they can do the karma vipakam. This is the simplest, easiest way to release it.
Yeah, and he's kind of young. He has like young children. I feel very, like heartbreaking for
No,
him.
you should not repeat. You should never feel sorry for them or repeat the negatives, especially to a master, because that will double, triple. So never talk about what they're going through or about the disease. You say that he has this, that's it. We remaining all, everybody knows that the kids will suffer. He will, though should not use those words at all because you're a meditator. Okay.
Yeah,
You
we are
only
sending
say
those
what
vibrations,
you want. You say, how you say when you go to in front of the God, you talk about what you want. Say the same thing. You want to help that person. You want him to get completely normal. You want him to play with the kids. He'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So-
I feel so good. How I can share your number, or just
No,
send
the
him
counseling group.
Zoom link?
Sir will put today. Just ask him to put the counseling group, his number and his language. What is the issue? So then, related to that, one of the master will call him and work with him.
Are you in the group? Are you in the group, or do you need to?
I'm in the
receive
dream
the-
decoding group, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, but counseling group
Yeah,
would
ask
be.
the question. The dream decoding this, they will provide that information.
Yes.
Okay.
Which group you're in? Did dream decoding? What is the name of the group?
Oh, I don't know. Bisham sir sent me the link that day, so let me see.
Okay, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he's in your group,
Varkish,
if she joined through your group.
yeah.
Dream
And one
decode
quick
and
question.
train.
Yes.
Dream
Astral.
decoding and training.
Yeah.
Okay. UK dream decoding. Yeah. Okay. I'll also put it in that. The counseling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Annie madam, just a question. Let's say when he was taking a birth on this planet, and he did a lot of karmas, bad karmas in previous birth or previous life. So he takes that some of the bad karmas. I'm going to face these issues and I'm going to resolve it. I'm going to cure. I mean, it's like some of the bad karmas he wants to resolve it. That's the reason he got a cancer or some other health issues. Now we are trying to reduce the pain. We are trying to resolve this issue. That means, are we involving in that karma? Or is it doing that good karma? Or what we are doing here? Okay, when you
we have nothing to do with their karma. Again, it is your own thoughts. If you are feeling that you're interfering, you're getting that karma, you'll get it. But if you have the pure intention of helping, it does not matter. But what words you use, what your thoughts are, depends on what you're getting. So, that's why we tell people not to say too many negative words, not to say too much about, because, what we did, we got. So what is oh, I feel sad, I feel that, and he's going through this, that, universe say, I mean, he did 4 times more. What are you talking about, right? So you don't go into their pain. Leave them alone. Let them face it because it's their own thing. But what you know is you can help them without any going into their problem, going into their sadness, going into their sadness. Just do it as a helping hand, and have the confidence that you can help and he'll come out of it. Always imagine he came out of it, he's playing with the kids, he's healthy. That's simple.
And
Okay.
one more thing I would like to mention, I don't know the words, but I see his parents also having some, they also needed some help. Mother is already vacated body, and the father is there, but he need.
Then do the karma
help.
pakam. Whole family requires it.
That's what I feel like. They need healing or PLR kind of.
Put one person who believes counseling, then we can
Yeah.
talk to them and encourage them. Then once he starts, then the other person will follow automatically.
Okay. Yeah.
The
Yeah, thank
whole
you, sir.
family follows. See, I'm the only one who does the meditation, for example. They see the difference in me, right? Everybody follows, everybody likes to do, they see the difference in mom. Mom changed means I can change, I can get better. So everybody will follow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
And there is
great.
a law of free will also, right? If like Bhiksham sir said, we need to make sure we are not interfering in anyone's karma. But is it okay? We can use the law of free will, and if it is for good sake, we can advise him.
You don't use law of free will. You use for your own life. He uses for his life. You can't use for him. Anything, you're not removing their karma. You're not making them live. You're not doing anything. You are providing them the tools. Just yours. Yeah. Keep in mind, friends. Sometimes they use the word, so I'm removing, I'm doing that. You're not doing anything. So we're only providing, we are the tools. The masters are actually making us do this, and we are only the tools, because we are on the earth, we have the body. Masters does not have body, so they use us to help them. They are eligible for this. If they're not eligible, you're not listening to this and you're not thinking of them. They're eligible to release it.
Okay.
If they don't do it, that's their free will. They're not using it, so they're going to face it. Whatever happens. That's the karma they need to face. Sometimes they write it that way. They want to face it. They want to learn something from it. They face it. Let them face, let them learn. So don't interfere or do anything, but you do your part.
Yeah. Okay.
How about
Thank you.
if it is for our kids, master? Does it help?
Okay, if it is a kid or a too old person who can do this, the people who are going to suffer with those actions, who are doing the seva, it's their karma more than the kid karma also. So the parents can release it. When they release, it will release from the boy also. How come it releases from the boy? Because it will go to another life, or it comes back to him when parents are not there, because parents karma is gone. At that time, it will release. It will go to another life, or same life later it comes in their old age.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the next person is the Seemaji. And please unmute yourself and go ahead and ask the question to Anil Madam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we are already running out of time. I'll try to make it quick. So, ma'am, I have one question. My very similar, I can see the conversation is already going towards it. So, my very close friend, she lost her 5-year-old boy in 2022 November, and both were like very caring family. It happened very sudden at home, but they are like, I mean, telling them is like, okay, this is because I mean, we try to console, but then again she asked like, why it's with me only, why what I did, we
Why
can't say
don't
that,
you
oh,
show
because
her
of
my classes? Because in the past I did spoke exactly losing a boy what a mother does. Everything I have said exactly the same situation I said 5-year-old.
Yes, yeah. I heard about that.
She did it.
So
I already told, right? It's her and it's her karma, not the boy's karma. Boy decided to stay only that long because he will get double promotion in the next life. So lot of souls they will agree to do that, and because mother has that karma, he has chosen to help her to release from that karma. If she cries and if she doesn't come out, she has to face again in the next life. She has to learn out of that.
okay, so is this and also does it happen that if for example I don't heal my some pain, I also pass on to my next generation as well?
No, she will born again. She's the one who is going to face it. Not not the new soul. She will born again in the same family. So she
Okay.
will. So that's the reason why they say the future generation will have. See how we are getting the property. We might get from that money how they made. We get the karmas too. If you're enjoying that money, right? 20%
So
get. Yeah. So you can release by with the karma vipakam. Now we have this beautiful tool, and tell her also to do the karma vipakam for 21 days. So whatever she did, it will release. Once it releases, right? That kid, if they're having one more child, same soul comes back again.
But problem is they both are very logical and like very scientific based, so they don't try to we try to tell them like
But she's
Lord
asking the question. She's asking the question, why me? Then
yeah.
that's not a scientific question. That is a spiritual question. Ask her to watch my videos.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely forward her. And one more coincidence is that her mom also lost same way her like son
Not the
who was
coincidence.
8-year-old.
Both together, plannedly, they did this, bought their karmas to face it. So, these are the Bali Atmas, you say. So, Bali Atmas, what they do? They bring lot of them. So, bigger, because they have so many in the account. They want to, bring and finish it off so quicker. So, they bring it. But it might not be the Bali Atma. She might be Vruddhatma too, because she's facing it. She's going down, so she might be in the middle, not too Bali Atma, not too Vruddhatma, in between. So that's why she's asking those questions. Sometimes they curse the guard, you're the one did this, that, you don't have love.
Yes, that happens. And as a friends we feel little awkward, like we become speechless because we can't say like, oh, it's because of the karma. It doesn't feel good to say, tell
That's why
her
you
that.
send, you have all the answers in these classes, because she particularly said about the mother and the 5-year-old. So you listen to these, you will get the answer. Just send her this.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. And one more, like I would like to, in case if it's possible, because generally we don't talk about death. So how like death should be handled, for any loved ones or anyone, what should be the approach to see? Mostly it becomes so scary, or like, it's like, oh, losing someone is definitely, it's not easy, but we are
Yeah.
also not taught like how to handle the emotions. Generally what all we see in the
Remember, you
movies.
saw the after death. I did one class like astral travel. Did you saw that? Did you hear that class? 2 days ago.
Astral travel.
Okay, you listen to
Yes.
that had all the answers,
Okay.
because that's a
Okay.
big that's a class question, and I did already that class in this
Okay.
platform.
Sure.
And
I'll
you
definitely.
all of them 5 times say each class, then you get all the knowledge how to talk, how to convince them. You become a master.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Seemaji. And the next question is Jyoti. Jyoti ji, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Sure. Thank you, Bhushan garu, and thank you, Aniruddha garu. There's a very abundance knowledge that I'm gaining through these dreams, decoding, and all other topics. So my question here is, I gift somebody out of gratitude or out of whatever helping nature. I gift somebody money, and it's no longer my money after the person takes it over. I mean, it goes into his or her hands. So am I karmically, or is it like karmically I mean, am I bound with that money that they do good out of it or bad out of that money? They utilize it in a good for a good purpose or a bad purpose.
Your intention, like I said. So
my intention is to help. That's it. Yeah.
That's it. You don't peek in their life what they're doing with that money. If you peek, if you think, again that changes. Your karma changes. Always give to the people, give to the organizations who gives 100% back into the society. Don't give to the people who take salaries, who take this, who takes that, that. No. We give our organization, we do 100%, and we all are doing seva. No one takes the money, and we all actually give more donations. Masters gives more donations than the regular people. Regular people, we ask them to do whatever 100 rupees, whatever little money, just to release their karmas. So our money purely goes, like 100% goes to trees and stopping the animal cruelty, and also we help the children and other kids, like getting the artificial legs, whatever. We do 100%. So give like that organization instead of giving to people whom you're seeing they might not be using in a right way.
Sure. Thank you so much, Anurima. And yeah, it's because of you that I was able to connect with the third eye master, and I was able to clear a recurring dream of mine, which I used to get. Like now I don't get it anymore because I'm into meditation. But then a few years back, I used to get this recurring dream, and I was able to clear that dream.
There are
and then...
two ways why you're not getting the dream back. Either that karma came into your life. If it is a dushkarma they are showing, that karma came into the life, they stop showing. Before only they show. Once you start facing it, they don't show. That's the one thing. If you're a meditator, that does not mean they don't show you. Maybe you were facing that became activated. So once it activates in our life, they don't show again unless you ask, what did I do wrong? Then they show that again. Otherwise, they don't show you. I'm sure, everyone, when you ask questions, you get in the dream answers, but we don't know the meanings of them.
Yeah. But it really helped because I was able to clear that, because one of the signs that I was having, I mean, physical sign on my physical body that I was having was a result of something which I did in some other life. But then that came as a dream, as if I was doing that that action.
Okay.
But yeah,
if you
thank you
got
so much.
the answer, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You can just release it. But otherwise, you can put it in the dream record.
Sure. I got my answer. But I just want to have gratitude, or like I'm grateful that this happened because of your classes, and yeah, thank you so much. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you, Jyotiji.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Next one is Vasanti. Please unmute yourself, ask a question. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Masters, for giving me this opportunity. Annie ma'am, I attended your healing session in January in India. I'm blessed to be part of it.
Thank you.
Ma'am. Since that day, I'm practicing to see the dushkarmas. But just before I ask this, I heard an answer from your previous answer that I am asking for the financial reasons why I'm facing this since few years. Now I am able to see a dream which I can't relate it as a negative one, where I see me and my husband and another lady were winning some medals, and a tall guy, maybe the head of the institution, a principal, is asking to take a picture of it. And after the dream, I am thinking that he is the master, the tall person is the master. And I'm wondering, I'm looking for dushkarma. I'm getting the positive things, like I'm not able to correlate how I should take it. Is it that the bad karma is already activated? That is why I'm not able to see it? Or
no, should bad karma activated? See, if we are facing something, when we ask for the dream, we get the dream. But the question you ask, the way you ask might be different. So you eat early in the night. If you have full of belly also, it won't come. First, eat early. Eat less food than regular. And the second thing is before going to bed, you ask, whatever I'm facing right now, show me the dushkarma. Don't say finance, my husband, this, that. Your husband has nothing to do with this. What you did, you need to release it. You need to ask. So always, we say, oh, my husband is not doing meditation. My husband is not asking. He's not doing karma vipaka. Forget about him. We came alone and to improve our own soul growth. So let's focus only on us. So only focus on you and say that whatever I'm going through right now, please show me the dushkarma. You will get that. So there is a meaning in that medal thing also. Put it in the dream decoding. They will decode and tell you what exactly they're giving you the message. Okay.
Okay.
There is a message in that. I can see that, but I don't want to say because unless I know more about you and we do little research and then tell the meaning of that. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much for the
Vasanthi.
opportunity.
Thank you. And the next is Deepa. Please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you for providing this information. I have I'm a vegetarian. Like I don't eat meat or like anything, but my family, like everyone else in my family eats, and I have to cook for them. Do you think whether I will be able to like?
Yeah, you generally who is cooking, they get 20%, but if you say few things while cooking, you don't get that. So what you do is, you close your eyes in front of the meat, and because that's a dead body, so you ask the masters to send the light, and also pray that that animal will get double promotion. Will get the promotion in the next life, and please masters bless and give the promotion and say that Krishna Arpana. Whatever you're doing, the work is Krishna Arpana. And then do it with the put om sound. Even that meat becomes purity. It becomes pure because you also made the animal happy, and you released that pain and all that. So with the master's help, so you put the om and cook it. You are out of the thing, and that meat also becomes very pure. I'm not encouraging anybody to eat, friends, for saying this, but just releasing, because it's harder for us when we don't eat and has to cook for the family, and the family is like, husband is like, oh, that's a protein to the kids, this and that. There's so many.
Yeah, that is what is happening in our family too. Like
yeah. There's so many,
like
black beans, red beans, and the Kabuli channa. There's so many you can fry. Actually, if you soak them, if you just fry them with a little oil, little water, 1 tablespoon water, they cook, and then you can give them in the salads. You can give them in like a food soup, anything you can give. So there's so much of protein stuff. My husband says, oh, if everybody cooks this tasty, the vegetarian, no one needs non-vegetarian. So you can make it very tasty, the vegetarian.
Thank you, ma'am.
And maybe we can, while you're cooking that, you can ask the masters and request the masters to, masters, please help our family, whoever is asking me to eat, and prepare the meat.
Yes.
But change them to a vegetarian. So that like I think astral masters, the higher masters will help you.
Definitely.
Change their, the way they're thinking to, like, it's going to help them, right? Like, providing the more proteins and other things. They will realize that they get also positive energies from you and astral masters. Yes. Eventually they get changed.
Even by putting om in the house, they will change. In 3 weeks, you will see the change in them. They become automatically everything positive and vegetarian.
That's right.
Thank you,
yes.
Putting om in the sense we need to put om songs or like om symbol.
Om mantra, yeah, song. That's not called song. That's called mantra. But that's om. They say, right? That mantra you put.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Even
Next and last question is Parvati's. Please unmute yourself and ask the question, please.
Thank you, masters. Anuji, you were telling about like good karma, bad karma. Like we had several years ago, met one person. Because of that, we ruined some friendships and all. But she was so happy, and I don't know who did bad karma, either that side or this side. But in ours, like mostly when we try to do, we don't want to hurt someone. We try to do like good things. But who are doing like more arrogant things and all, they are more happy.
So did you not heard my classes last 4 days?
I did.
But I clearly said that, right? In that, who is suffering, it's their karma, not the people who
Okay.
are. Yeah, because that's not their karma. But why they did the bad, how come it's not their karma? Because you have chosen in the soul city, she's your best friend in the soul world, soul city. You asked her to release your karma and to play the drama. Remember, I said that? She's playing the drama. That's why she's still happy. She's not attached to that. She doesn't even know that she's doing, because she has to play the drama just like an actor. When she goes to the soul city, you both will laugh and say, oh my God, you did such a good job. You didn't even take that. You didn't even, go into that. You were so happy. Amazing job. You both will hug and say and laugh, amazing job, right? So now being you're facing, you don't know all that background work, what you wanted. Now you are. So just ask the masters, why did I buy this? What to learn out of this? And what did I do to face this? And what I need to learn? It's most important thing is what you need to learn from that. If you don't learn in this life and remove it, then you need to face again. I bring the same kind of stuff next time.
Yeah, but not only that, like nowadays, like when they do like bad things, they're more happy than normal people.
Yeah, just now I told you answer. Why? Because they're acting. They're actors. They're not attached to it. They came on a purpose to help you. They took a life to help you. Just like Kaikeyi.
One way I have to take a
life
positive.
to help Rama, and she became a bad person. In yugas, she will be a bad person in every life. Whoever listens to that Ramayan, she's a bad person. But she didn't care about that. She wanted to help Rama. Why he took the life to go into the forest and to kill all the negative Rakshasas, right? But she took that step and said, you know what, Rama, I'll do that for you. I'll come as one of the mother. She is the highest knowledge and the highest spiritual and highest soul in all the mothers. That's why she got that boon. Yeah, there is a reason, and she's more spiritually in the soul level. She's more ahead of you. So say sorry to her also. That's very, very, very important. In your thoughts, you don't call and say. You don't do anything externally, the body wise, because we're not working with the bodies. We're not working externally. We're working the soul level. So you call her soul, talk to her. You know what? You can become normal. I released all my karma. First do karma pakar dhyanam 12 days on it, and then tell her I released it. Let's be friends. You can be friend now, because now we both have bodies and we are best friends in the Atmatan. So let's be friends. So she'll become completely normal with you, and she'll be nice to you just like in the Atmatan. But you need to release that karma first before you talk to her.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, masters. Thank you so much. Now is 6:51. We already exceeded our time. But
Yes.
you all masters are in waiting, see all the answers, right? So, but we learned so many things, even though we took extra time. But I really thanks to Aniruddha madam. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you. And there's still few more days left. means I think today is the 7th day, right? So
Yeah.
we have a few more days left, and we'll go ahead and continue those. And tomorrow will be the session starts at 5:30 a.m. PST, and we can, ma'am, just you can go ahead and ask the puja master that include that.
Yes.
Yeah. So tomorrow puja master will be joining.
Yeah. Tomorrow subject.
Sorry.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow subject is Astro service, and also there's a new topic that's another topic, so we need to include that, like taking a help from the masters.
Masters, yes.
Yes.
So tomorrow is going to be Astral surgeries, friends. Everybody
Astral
attend.
surgeries. Wow.
Yeah, these are the surgeries. Yeah.
That is also one of my interesting subject. I mean,
Yes.
interesting to learn that.
Yes. People who have cancers also, they can join tomorrow because it's very, they can do the karma vipakam with all of us, and also they can listen that because the masters can come and clean their body, whatever they are going through. It is possible if they trust.
Yeah. I watched so many videos and so many people's experience. They got a surgery, astral surgery, like a back pain, knee pain, and so many things. It was so interesting stories, experiences. Not the stories, it's the experiences.
I witnessed so many people happening in front of me, but I didn't see what they were doing. But after the class, they were walking. They said that this is what happened. I experienced this. They came, they spoke to me, and they told me aftercare. It was like unbelievable to me. Like, oh my God.
Wow. I'm very interested to learn these things and hear that experiences.
Sir, come to Dallas, because we're doing 90 minutes on that. Like almost we'll do 2.5 to 3 hours of meditation together, and also we do the healing process there. So you will see in front of your eyes how many people get healed.
Do we know exactly where this is going to happen in Dallas?
In Dallas,
Yes.
I sent
April.
I think it's close to the airport. Yeah, it's close to the airport.
So where? Okay.
She's asking the name of the
location. Yeah.
Okay.
And the date you said 7.
Dallas?
What did you say?
Will it be in-person healing session in Dallas?
In person. That's why we're doing
19th and 20th, right?
No, 13th and 14th. Saturday,
13th
Sunday.
and 14th. Saturday, Sunday. Okay. I'm thinking.
Those days were given by Astral Masters, so join everyone. So we're not just doing a date.
Do we have Zoom sessions as well if one cannot join?
That we might have, because being in the US, we might have you're doing all the coverage, so we might do the live session too. We'll work on that. Hopefully.
How can we get the details on those?
Sir has it. He will post in your group.
Okay.
Are you in our WhatsApp groups, ma'am?
Yes, Bhiksham sir. I'm in the Brahma Muhurtam WhatsApp group.
You're in. Okay, great. Then I will post the information in our group.
And tomorrow, do we have 5 a.m. Karma Vipaka meditation?
No. Karma Vipaka meditation is not there. I mean, today only.
We'll be there tomorrow also. We'll do every
tomorrow
day.
At 5:30. Tomorrow at 5:30, but our regular meditation starts at 5 o'clock. 5 to 5:30 is a meditation. And 5:30, that's Puja Master will start giving her a special session. That includes all the topics.
Okay.
I will post it in the WhatsApp group.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Bhikshimji, we can do Karma Vipakam at 5 by playing the music together, the video together.
I can provide a master if you want, sir. Actually doing every day is a great idea.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, so then
I'll provide. You don't
Thank you.
Yeah, please provide that video or audio. So we'll play that and we can do this.
So we can join 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yes,
for sure.
5 a.m. Please join.
Okay.
And Puja Master will start the session at 5:30.
Yes.
Before her, we can do that 30 minutes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please unmute yourself. And I really
Thanks
appreciate
a
your
bunch, lot,
yes.
tons.
Thank you
Aniruddha
so much,
Master.
Anu
Thank you,
madam. So I
Bhiksham
really
Master.
appreciate your time, like your
Thank you.
dedication, your
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
thank you all. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you, everyone.
Arpanam, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Everyone have a wonderful day. Thanks.
Yes,
We
thank
are so
you.
fortunate, like we are meeting the people like you, ma'am, sir, and like हमने जरूर कुछ किया है, Thank you so much.
Eligible. Yeah, true.
The same thing, everyone has to do it. It's like serve the people, like pass this knowledge, pass this wisdom.
Pass knowledge.
Yes,
Sir,
and
keep it in the group, sir, all the videos in your group. That way they can pass all of them and I know you put it in the playlist, right? All the videos together.
yes.
Send that link. So we go all the
I will
videos.
share it again. Yes.
Great.
Please, thank you so much, ma'am. Again, really appreciate and have a wonderful day, everyone. See you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow. Thanks,
Thank you,
everyone.
Bhiksham ji.
Bye.